What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Ogre Battle 64. Since last time, I explored a little bit into the item that I was wondering why I did not have it last time around, and namely, it is a dress by the name of Stardust. I'm pretty sure that I found it the first time I was here, in the, this is the Tremos Mountains, but maybe I forgot to get it. Maybe I did something with my save file and ended up like reverting to an earlier save or something and didn't end up getting it. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, I came back here to the Tremos Mountains, and right about here, in between the forest and the barrens, I found said dress. So the Stardust is a dress that only a princess can wear. And that is not a princess, that is Troy. And it's better than basically anything else I can give her, at least at the moment. Actually, I don't know if there is anything better than the Stardust. But whatever the case may be, I now have said dress, so we're good. So now we have 3 different choices as to where we can go for our next mission. I've talked about the choices around here before. We have Latium, which will kind of progress the storyline, and then we have both Barpath and Patia, which are kind of like side missions. So I want to go to Latium last. I want to do as many side missions as I can before that. I don't think it really matters whether I do Patia or Barpath first. I am just going to go with Patia. And apparently the mission is starting on my birthday. Someone's apparently disillusioned in Patia. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Who they're talking about. I don't know why we're even... Right, they said we're supposed... Originally they said going to Patia was supposed to be to, like, liberate our countrymen from the demons or something like that. This is an odd map. There's like nothing in the southeast except for a couple of neutral strongholds. That's a terrible idea. Why would you do that? Well, that's foreboding. Certainly don't want to do that. Now, as ever, the shop is on the stronghold here. Unfortunately, there is nothing worth buying here. So, yay for that. So, as Hugo mentioned, there's a large force of enemies over here in the east. So we're going to want to take care of them. But first we should probably dispatch our dudes. So first things first, I want to send out my strongest units to kind of clear out this side. So I'm going to send Ptia over there. What's this stronghold look like? It is neutralish. So Destin should be able to liberate that. If he doesn't, it's not the end of the world. And let's see. What do you look like? Okay. So I'm going to send my Seraph to kind of pester their flank. But before I do that, I am going to mess about with the formation a tad. So let's see, they... let's just go like that. What's the stronghold up here look like? That is lawful. This over here is neutral. So let's also send Magnus and Barry. Send them up there. What are you doing, Seraph? We're supposed to be like flying over the river down there. You fly. Look like it. Take advantage of your flight. Don't walk on the roads. You don't need to walk on the roads. You fly. And, as ever, they refuse to use more than one or two good things in a single unit. Hey, we got a Deanna in our unit. That's good enough, right? We don't need anything more than that. Just throw in a couple knights and archers. It's all good. Although this is a unit that would be somewhat dangerous to your rear, your back row, if you didn't happen to have a priest. Having a priest just kind of makes you like immortal. Oh, now they're attacking me. Oh right, well, that's unfortunate. Well, that should end up working just fine anyways. As I've said in the past, the nice thing about Seraphs is pretty much no matter where you place them, they're gonna function fairly well. Yes, gremlins can use Abyss. I get it. Eek, my leader is taking a beating there. Well, the leader and the Epicus should die, which... Or... the leader could resist. That's rather annoying. Okay, well how are they looking? Everyone else but Leader Face is doing pretty good. So I'm just gonna use a heal leaf and leave it at that. And apparently I knocked it right into Fedash, which is something of a death sentence. Now I get to try and kill the gremlins, and hopefully they don't dodge everything in existence. Because apparently that is the only thing they can do decently well. So far so good. I would have won the battle already if it wasn't for the fact that Abyss put stuff to sleep. Mjolnir. Okay, let's change things up a little bit. Let's have Destin go for Kujiro. Fedash. We start heading up this way a little bit more. Oh, that's a lot of Templar. And let's just have you kind of head in this direction. See what we can find over there. A Beastmaster and his minions. I'm starting to feel like this Deanna and this that I have here is not really pulling her weight, but considering how powerful my frontline fighters in this unit are, I think I'm okay with that. I'll let it slide. Maybe I'll use a sword emblem on her. I've got one that I keep forgetting to use. And of course, we have to leave them with just barely living. Because that's just the way things work in this game, apparently. Lots of casters. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. That sword looks really weird. 63 damage. That's not too shabby. Of course he is hitting a wizard. Whoa. Holy jeez. Okay, well, let Ceradan use Dark Quest. Then I'm gonna run away, because that was some nasty combo magic there. Well, it's certainly not what I expected to happen. Usually enemies do not use combo magic. And it would have been okay too, except for the fact that it put Aisha to sleep. Okay, well, you should continue going back to chase down what's-his-face. Meanwhile, Feedatch continues to carve a bloody swath through the enemies. I must say, it's very satisfying how there's like basically nothing that can survive actually getting attacked by all three of these frontline dudes. They focus their attacks and none of them get guarded. Basically whatever they're attacking is dead. And I am a fan of that. I like dead things. At least when it's the enemy's dead thing. I'm not so much a fan of having dead things on my team. Although technically Seraphs are undead. Looks like we are clashing against the Templars over here. Nah, you're healing. Actually not a bad heal. Not that it's going to really do you any good. Why are they attacking before me? I wish I knew what determined turn order like that. It just seems so random. Sometimes, like usually you go first, but sometimes you just don't. Thinking I should maybe use a heal leaf on Magnus, just because there's 2 more Templars to kill off after this. And as always, I thought to hit the field pause a little bit too late. That should be fine though. I think I'm actually just going to go with a heal pack. Just because everyone's a little beat up. I kind of tend to abuse heal packs, I think. Well, that's okay. It's not like there's much else to spend our money on at this point. Oh, that's a lot of Dianas. Hopefully we can kill some of them before they have much of a chance to do too much damage to us. Yeah, we should be fine. But Magnus is taking a beating. Oh god. Run? I was expecting my Dianas to take a beating, not Magnus. That was almost very bad. I was just lucky that, well. Whoa, pause. I'm doing a lot of retreating these days. But that's okay. It's a tactical retreat. Better to run and fight another day. Okay. Let's see what you got, Barry. Usually when I'm retreating, I still do end up like doing more damage than the other guys did, so I end up like in a better position than them. It's just a matter of trying to not have someone die. I can't imagine trying to do this stuff if I was still insisting on not using restorative items. It'd be somewhat difficult. Okay, now let us use a heal leaf on that one Diana. Yep, looks like we caught one of those Templars. Ah, the Dianas. That would make sense. I didn't actually technically beat these guys, so they did not get catapulted backwards. Thus, they would be the first enemy that I re-encounter. And they're dead. Lots of experience. I like experience. Boulder bow, because boulder bows weren't useful even back when I first found them. Well, let's then Fiatch after this dude, and send Orwell over this way. And with that, I think I gotta leave it here for today on Let's Play Ogre Battle 64. Catch you later!